Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is me, Ekam Banerjee, the host for the show Learn Coding with Ekam Banerjee. So today we are going to learn how to write a web page in HTML. Now, in the previous video guys, I had actually already told you how you can write a document in HTML. I had not given you the whole syntax or basically how you can write it, but I had given you all the basic tags that you need to get started. Now one difference is that when you start writing old HTML documents, and there are a few versions of HTML actually, basically what happens is we are trying to write this in HTML5. So we have to firstly write doctype HTML. Otherwise it will be considered not to be a valid version. Either that could happen or your system will have to guess the version of HTML that you are running. It is very simple guys, and you do not need to worry, because if you have a normal HTML editor like this, you can very easily just type out the HTML tag. Now the HTML tag is basically the whole web page. So whatever is inside the HTML tag will become your whole web page. So anything that is inside this will become what the viewers will see basically. Now inside the HTML tag there are two main parts of the body. There are more parts, but we will do that in later videos. So for right now, there are two parts of your HTML document. One of them is called head. Head, as you can guess basically, is the heading or the header of the document. And inside head, one of the most popular tags that we can put is title tag. So basically you guys probably know this, that whenever we search for something on Google or on your Firefox browser, basically after some time there is a small little notch which says the name, such as Microsoft.com, Google.com, Yahoo.com, Apple.com, such as that. So basically this is what will appear. So for example, I want to make a document called hello. So this will be what will be in my head document. Now the second part of your HTML document will contain the body tag. So the body tag is also very simple, and as you can guess, it is the main body. So your head tag will not be seen by other people directly. After the web page is loaded, they will be able to see what you have typed into the title, just as I told you. But the main thing that they will be seeing within the contents. So basically if I open apple.com website, I will see basically that there is the photo of MacBook. So all that photos, all of the writing, all of the typing, everything will be inside this body tag. Now, one of the most popular tags to put inside the body tag is the P tag. It is very simple. You have to do nothing but just type in P inside the angular brackets. And one common doubt that some students get often is how do you use the P tag basically, and what are the angle brackets that you have put in the front and beginning of each and every tag. So the angle brackets are bracket definers or tag definers basically. We call HTML, body, head, title, every single one of these tags a tag, and any tag that you define has to be within these special angular brackets, otherwise it will not be considered a tag. So if I remove this P tag, anything I type within it, it has grayed out, you can see, which means it is invalid, and that this thing, wherever there is another angular bracket, the P tag is getting completed there. But it is also invalid syntax and it will not work properly. Now, another thing that you can normally do in HTML5 is add text, which is the first step that we are gonna do. For adding text into your file, you can basically just type inside of the p tag. Now, if you guys are familiar with any other languages, you might be thinking that why this guy is not typing it within strings. See the p tag, and there are some other specialized tags which can allow you to add text. They basically act as your strings, so whatever is inside the p tags will act as your strings. Last time we also studied another very good concept, which is container tags, and we also studied empty tags. Now, for those of you who could not understand it last time, I will do a basic recap. If you can see doctype HTML, you will see that there is no end of the doctype HTML. So there is only one starting tag. Whereas if you see HTML, there is one HTML normally written, and then there is another one with a front that has a forward slash in the front of it. So you might be very confused. This is the basic syntax. So let me make a tag A. Now, A is a container tag, although we will not be studying about it right now. This container tag, you can see, it contains A normally within the angle brackets of the tag definers, and then one with the forward slash, and then everything else is normal. Forward slash means that is the ending tag, and all of the tags which contain such kind of a forward slash with an ending tag are called the container tags. Why? Because such as the p tag that we just saw right now, it is containing something within it, but doctype HTML is not containing within it something. So now I will type out BR. BR is also one of the most common tags. It is used for line breaking. And for those of you who are thinking what is the full form of P, it is paragraph, because we are typing in a paragraph or words. Now BR is an empty tag, and you do not need to type out this thing. So you do not need to type out the end syntax basically. You just need to type out only one BR in the starting, because if you type out one ending tag, that will be invalid because it does not need an ending tag. Now, one more thing that many children and students get confused in is that what kinds of other tags are there. So children start thinking that like you can see, doctype HTML is not exactly normal because it is having an exclamation sign in front of it. See, the HTML doctype HTML tag that has the exclamation sign in front of it is nothing. That exclamation sign is just a part of the doctype HTML, and that is a validator which we will not be using right now. So this is the basic syntax. I'll give you some other examples of other other container tags that you can use to make your document much better in future videos. So I really hope you enjoyed this, and please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Bye.